What's good, everybody? I hope you are having a blast this weekend. You know, being with your loved ones because it is summertime. Going out there with your friends, family, whoever it is, even your pets, because your pets are part of your life as well. And talk about pets. If you do follow me on Instagram, you see that when it comes to the weekend, my pets know when I'm off the computer, um, they get my full attention. And the reason why I'm laughing is because if you see my post, they just have me on the floor and they do not want to stop playing around. And, they continue on for the entire weekend just because they know that they have me there. And also, I always like to share that love with them just because they do help me with my fitness goal when it comes to cardio because I have to walk two dogs all the time, so that that helps me with my cardio for the day. And aside from that, I do want to talk about really because I did briefly speak about me being on a coaching plan fitness wise, with a training plan and a meal plan, and I'm going to continue that for the next 25 weeks. Wednesday, that's coming up, will be the first week, and then it will end towards like September. So, um, sending good vibes to you guys to turn every negative thing to a positive thing. And I hope you guys will follow me on this journey. Sorry, I went on a little rant right there, guys, but I do like to share little parts of my life with you guys just so I can keep you updated and to let you guys know that I'm not playing around out here, that I do go through different things and have to seek somebody to help me out, especially when we are on this fitness journey. Sometimes we can't do it alone. So, by saying that, you already know I got my Kilo Labs shirt, and this is going to be a Kilo Labs review. So, since it is summertime, the first word that does come to mind is thirsty. When you are outside in that heat, especially that Georgia heat, that southern heat, oof, you are going to be sweating. And that's what I'm going to be reviewing for you guys. The Intra EAA BCAA formula by Kilo Labs called Thirsty. And that will quench your thirst, especially with these flavors. I would have had the third flavor because the third one I believe is like a strawberry snow cone, but it was sold out. So I was only able to purchase these two. I came out of pocket for these just because I believe in the brand, and the shirt says it right there, man. Like, these shirts are comfortable as well. Just letting you guys know, they have like a nice cooling effect, especially when you are sweating in the gym. I have the purple one as well, but that one's dirty, so I wore the black one. But coming back to the flavors, I'm going to go over the blueberry yum yum first, and then the lemonade flavor afterwards. So when it comes to the blueberry yum yum flavor, first of all, I like it because they kept the name of blueberry yum yum, as it went all the way back to when Kilo Labs first had their original uh, amino formula. I believe they had like new pep and everything in it, and also I think they had it in the key pump. So they continued on with this flavor and this name. So for me, I always loved it because it brought me back to maybe it wasn't such a positive thing looking back at it, but if you know what blueberry yum yum is, you already know it was some firework that you used to get uh, back in the day. But besides that, I'm not gonna say anything else. But this flavor right here, I felt like it was a great flavor. It was very balanced, nothing too sweet, and nothing too like acidic or bitter. Because I know sometimes the blueberry aspect of the flavor could come out a little wrong, but for me, this flavor right here, this blueberry yum yum, is delicious. I would suggest you drink it between 15 to 20 ounces of water. Anything above that will just dilute the flavor and will just taste a little bit more watery. For me, this one, comparing, well, I'll let you know once I compare to the other one, but this one is a good flavor to pick up. And like always, man, they always go hard on the label right here, and they even got like a little blueberry drawn on the side where it says Kilo Labs. And over here as well. A little blueberry there. So I love that artwork. They always go hard there. And let's move on to, excuse me, been sitting on that computer too long. Get a little hunch, but I'll use that back roller to stretch that out. But coming back to the other flavor, we got this lemonade flavor, and again they did a color wave, and they added the lemonade on this side right here and over here as well. Now this lemonade flavor, I didn't know what to expect, because it was, when it comes to lemonade flavor, you hear it and you're like, hey, it might be a little acidic, but honestly, this one was actually perfect. Another well balanced flavor. It didn't have anything, like it didn't lean too much to the sweet side or too much to the acidic side. And honestly, it tastes refreshing. The best way I can compare this flavor to would be like a southern like lemonade, or like a nothing artificial. That's what I'm trying to say. The both flavors, whether the blueberry one, blueberry yum yum, or the lemonade one, they both taste natural, which is kind of hard to do when it comes to having a supplement without any sugar. That because I'm right here, they do use sucralose to replace the sugar, and that's another thing that I do like about Kilo Labs, and that's why I stick with them, is because of the flavoring. Whether it could be this Intra, BCAA, EAA formula, pre-workout, um, liquid pump formulas, always on point. Whether it comes to their main supplements. So you can just go on their website and spend a couple hours just picking and choosing which one you would want. But coming back to this lemonade flavor, I actually like the lemonade one over the blueberry one, just because it is the summer, so you do get like a nice refreshing feeling. And again, I would suggest between, like, 15 to 20 ounces of water. Anything above that will dilute the flavor, and use it with cold water to get that nice, smooth, like refreshing feel. Because after a long workout, whether you're going hard for an hour, hour and a half, maybe 2 hours, just because that pre-workout is hitting good, you do need something for recovery, either in between or post-workout. And that's something that I do enjoy, meaning that when I have some cold water and I can throw an amino on it, it just makes it 10 times better, and I can just relax and let my body recover. All right, so let's move on to the supplement facts. We are getting a serving size of 1 scoop, and it is 20.7 grams, and we're getting 25 servings in here. So that means you will have it for basically a full month. And also, I would like to say that they did add on the side a pump, hydration, and electrolyte formula. So you're hearing pump. Just stick with me, man. Let's go through the label. So at the beginning of this label, we're getting a couple of vitamins. We're getting vitamin B3 as niacin for 10 milligrams. We are getting vitamin B6 at 5 milligrams. We are getting vitamin B12 at 0.05 milligrams. We are getting some vitamin C at 100 milligrams, some calcium as calcium citrate at 20 milligrams, some magnesium as magnesium citrate at 32 milligrams, some potassium as potassium chloride at 121 milligrams, and some sodium as pink Himalayan sea salt at 120 milligrams. Now that is a great, more than a decent amount. And honestly, I feel like that just is a twofer, in the sense of you will get it for hydration, and it will also add to the pumps. Now let's get into the meat and potatoes of this ingredient profile. We are getting betaine and hydrous at 2,500 milligrams, some glutamine at 2,500 milligrams. Love glutamine. It is a great ingredient for recovery. Following that, we're getting leucine at 2,500 milligrams. And the next ingredient is where we are going to get the pump factor of this Intra EAA BCAA formula, and it is L-citrulline at 2,000 milligrams. Following that, we are getting some isoleucine at 1,250 milligrams, followed by some valine at 1,250 milligrams, followed by some coconut water powder at 1,000 milligrams to add to the hydration and electrolytes that we need. Following that, we're getting some L-taurine at 1,000 milligrams, some L-lysine at 1,000 milligrams, some L-threonine at 500 milligrams, some L-valine at 500 milligrams, some L-phenyline at 150 milligrams. I always get that one wrong. I guess it's like the LALALANI, whatever, but I'll always get tongue tied with that one. We are also getting some L-methylene at 75 milligrams, some L-trophin at 50 milligrams, and some L-histidine HCl at 25 milligrams. Now that is the entire ingredient profile. The thirsty Intra EAA BCAA formula, and for the last 50 days I have noticed, because these both are empty, that I had a great time recovering with these, in the sense of the added pumps, whether I was taking a pre-workout that had pumps or a pre-workout that was lacking in pumps. This kind of just elevated it and boosted my workout and also the pump when it comes to the workouts. So for me, I feel like this is a great supplement slash Intra EAA BCAA formula if you guys want to switch it up, especially for the summer, as these are summertime flavors, and especially that strawberry snow cone flavor. I haven't tried it out yet, but I already know that is going to be an amazing flavor for you guys to have on hand. So to wrap up the video, guys, the Thirsty Intra EAA BCAA formula by Kilo Labs is a great choice if you guys want to switch up your intra workouts, maybe because you feel like yours kind of is tasting a little too bland, or you just want to switch it up in general. Both flavors are amazing, well balanced, but for me, I love the lemonade one over the blueberry yum yum, and I believe the snow cone flavor should be slamming as well. So guys, if you do want to pick up the Thirsty Intra EAA BCAA formula by Kilo Labs, you can head over to thekilolabs.com and use my discount code WFS15 for 15% off your entire order. And also pick up that new pre-workout that they just dropped called 6. It stands for Unity, and that label is looking crazy as well. And with that, guys, I'll catch you on the next supplement review.